Hello, this is Bull from the Grim Reapers. Today I will provide a review, unboxing, and my impressions of a very unique product in the DCS market. It is the F-15E UFC from OnYourTwelve. A quick disclaimer. The F-15E UFC was sent to me free of charge to provide an honest review of the product. All links will be included in the description below. In this video, we will cover the following: an overview of OnYourTwelve, the packaging and unboxing, a review of the build quality and customization options, mounting options, setting up the UFC in DCS, the UFC in operation, and I'll wrap it up with a quick summary towards the end. OnYourTwelve trades exclusively on Etsy and provides a range of products covering the F-18, F-14, F-16, and the F-15E in DCS. Products include ACM panels, master arm panels, and of course the UFCs. Prices range from just under $80 for the F-18 master arm panel to about $220 for the F-15 UFC before shipping. All products are offered with label buttons or tactile buttons for VR users. Once a product is purchased, you will receive a message from Justin with some instructions. Simply follow the link, download the config files, which we will use later on in this video. The price for the F-15E UFC that was sent to me for review was $220 plus shipping. Everything in the box was well packaged, with each item being individually bubble wrapped, which will survive even the most aggressive of delivery drivers. Contents of the box included the F-15E UFC panel, a customized front plate, mounting clamps, and VR tactile buttons in case I needed to swap the labeled buttons. Contents of a standard package will include the particular product ordered and 3D mounting clamps shown later in this video. Should you wish to have a customized front plate similar to mine, simply send a message to Justin on Etsy. While you watch the rest of the unboxing, I thought it would be good to provide a bit of background of Justin and how OnYourTwelve came to be. Justin is the owner of OnYourTwelve and a software engineer by profession. OnYourTwelve was born out of love for military aviation and flight simulation. His first product was the F-18 UFC, which he decided to build as he didn't find anything on the market. After a few iterations and spare custom PCBs on hand, Justin built a few extra UFCs and decided to put them up on Etsy. People liked his product, and since then he has sold more than 250 panels. Some of the latest iterations now include backlit options. All panels are built by Justin, each panel taking anywhere between 2 to 3 hours. He has 2 3D printers running 24/7, and all electric components are soldered to the custom-made PCB. The laser cutter is fired up to cut, engrave, and paint the faceplate and button labels. The panel I received was built to a very high standard. I opened up the UFC to take a look inside whilst changing the front plate. I noticed everything was clean and tidy with no wiring loose or any damage. One thing to point out is the front plate. While the glossy plate is nice to look at, it is quite prone to dust and fingerprints, especially while using the UFC, requiring the occasional wipe down, so something to keep in mind. This minor gripe, however, can be easily forgiven when the UFC is in use. The panel comes with a few mounting options. It comes with 3D printed table clamps that attach to the side of the panel with 2 screws on each side. A little bit of force is required to screw them in, as the self-threading screws need to bite into the case. In addition to the mounting clamps, the panels also have standard VESA mounting options, both 75 and 100mm, on the back of the panel. For reference, my table is 40mm thick, so the provided clamp should attach to a 40mm aluminium profile. Whilst the mounting options are good, it would be nice to see other mounting options to make it easier to mount onto dedicated sim rigs. Setting up the controls is simple in DCS. Simply add the modifiers for radio 3 and 4 by clicking on modifier, selecting the UFC and pressing down the radio 3 and radio 4 buttons. Once done, simply load the profiles we saved earlier in this video by selecting the category for the UFC, hitting load profile and navigating to the location of the config files. Now for the fun part, using the UFC. The UFC is a primary interface for managing the Strike Eagle's navigation, weapons and communication systems. Navigating through all the different systems is made that much easier with the UFC, allowing for quick switching of radios, setting autopilot, setting TACAN, and creating mark points or waypoints. As you can see, manually entering different radio frequencies is a breeze. Having used the UFC on multiple missions, I can safely say that the mounting clamps do a very good job in holding the UFC in place. The UFC, with its myriad of buttons, is a definite quality of life improvement, with each button press offering a comforting and satisfying click. The versatility offered by the F-15E UFC with its sheer number of buttons makes it easy to use for the F-18, the F-16, etc. Overall, this is an amazing product at a very good price point. The only minor points I had was a glossy front plate and more options for mounting to dedicated sim rigs. If you're looking to build out an F-15E cockpit or need the extra buttons to use as a universal UFC, this is a definite buy. This is a unique and one-of-a-kind product on the market at the moment. All other products on the website are also very competitively priced. I hope you found this video useful, and I'll catch you soon. Bull signing off.